Fight on, Trojans, and fly on with ONT. Ontario International Airport is a proud sponsor of our USC Trojans. Visit SoCalSoEasy.com to start planning your next vacation today. And don't wait until game time to plan for retirement. Open your free iTrust Capital account today and get your crypto IRA. iTrust Capital is the official cryptocurrency platform of the USC Trojans. We've got your name down. It's Ines Derrien. She's a sophomore in USC women's soccer. I'm Jordan Ward. That's Sean Cody. That's Cody Kessler. You guys are 3-0. You're rolling. You played in every match last season. You scored 1 goal. You scored 3 goals already in 3 matches. Is the ball just finding you? Is your role changed? What's going on right now?
Well, first off, thank you for having me.
Great to have you.
But it's been amazing this season so far. We've started really strong. I think we've got 11 goals in the first 3 games as a collective. So everyone on the team's been starting strong. But last year we had a lot of seniors. I think 14 seniors, and I think 14 people left. So this year a lot of people are going into new roles. But yeah, so last year was a bit more senior dominated, and now a lot of younger people are stepping into new roles.
Last year playing without a stadium, kind of out of a home field. This year you get into Rawlinson for the first time. Was it like last year having to do that, and then this year finally getting a new spot with a brand new sparkly stadium?
Yeah, last year we had a ton of away games, flight after flight. But that's because, of course, we didn't have our home stadium. It was under construction. But thanks to the Burns and Rawlinson's family, now we have probably the best stadium in all of women's soccer college. So it's amazing. We have the most pristine locker rooms, the grass, everything, just the little details.
Last year, you were named to the Big Ten All-Freshman team.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now, what's the next step look like this year, right? How do you build off of that early success and not become complacent going into year 2?
I think everything, you don't really focus on it as an individual. More just how can the team get, what can we do? Can we win another Big Ten championship? Can we work really hard and hopefully, win the national championship too? So it's more just focusing not really on individual successes on the team, but more just as a collective, what can we do?
That's a veteran answer right there as a sophomore. I love it. Went straight from personal straight to team.
What is your role on this team? What have you carved out position wise?
Well, so I play midfield, so that's sort of just helping the attack and on defense, but really whether that's just assisting, passing, defending, scoring, anything that the team needs is kind of what everyone's kind of working to do this year.
Have you always been a midfielder? You're very tall for a soccer player. I feel like they would have at some point tried to stick you in the back or maybe throw you up front.
Yeah, all the time people think I'm, if they see USC athletics, they think I'm volleyball or basketball. But, normally the tall ones are center backs. Yep. But I think my entire life, for all I can remember, I've been center mid. Just all the other center mids I've been with have probably been about 5'4". But a 5'11", 6-foot defender, midfielder. There's not many of us.
What's the feel for this team this year? Obviously, a successful year last year. What's the feel so far? Obviously, early in the season here, but what's the feel for this year's team?
Well, like I said before, it's much younger, but I think the seniors last year kind of set the standard for us. But this year was, and in the spring it helped. We got a lot of chemistry, and we brought in some good transfers and freshmen. And I think this year we're just, we have a younger group, but I think, we're very talented, and we kind of have the same goals that we did last year and even more.
As a midfielder, and I know a little bit about soccer, it's safe to say that you cover the most space on the pitch out there, correct?
Yeah.
Don't quiz me.
One of the top positions.
Right, you're running the whole match, right? And there's really not a lot of timeouts and breaks like there is in football and other sports. How difficult is that? What type of shape and what does the off-season training look like so that you're ready to go every game day?
Yeah, well, all throughout spring and summer, we did a lot of fitness, a lot of beep tests, 6s. You run it's a lot of running, and then summer you come in a month before the coaches can start practice, and it's kind of captain led, and it's a lot of just playing to get chemistry, and then a lot of fitness. Every day you're running some fitness, and then you come in the first day in our stadium. We ran the beep test, so it's just there's expectations and goals on what to get on the beep test, but you just got to make sure you have really good fitness.
Can you explain the beep test to Sean? I want to see him start sweating.
Yeah, you got to run. I don't know how far it is, but there's that automated. It's, I think, a British voice, and he's just saying you got to get there. It beeps when you should be at halfway. Then you cut and you come back and you get there before the second beep.
I was a long distance champion, Jordan. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
no, you're
I'm
built,
built
for
for
it.
the long distance.
One thing that Rawlinson allows you guys to do, which was never the case previously, was play games at night. Does it change anything playing soccer under the lights? Is it different in any way?
I mean, I don't think necessarily there's like a huge difference, but I think for the players, a lot of people I've talked to, I just like prefer night games. It feels like, and it feels more like intense, and it's and I like it more when it's like under the lights and it's kind of dark out. Yeah.
Certainly this time of year a little cooler too. It's not the worst.
Much better. We've had a 2 p.m. game yesterday, and it was quite hot, but like when it's at night, it's much better.
I got a great hint from producer Gia about you that you're a big chicken wing fan. Is there a flavor that you enjoy?
Real research.
A sauce that a condiment you enjoy with it? Could you take us a little, elaborate on your chicken wing dreams?
I've tried a lot of chicken wings. I think my favorite is like a lemon pepper.
Yes,
That's like a classic go-to.
like a dry lemon pepper, or like a more wet lemon.
I like it more like dry.
Okay.
But like not too wet. But I'm not a big fan on like sauces when it comes to wings.
Should we make this more of a hot ones situation at some point and just see if our guests can handle the heat?
Yeah, we'll sub her in for Cody.
Can you
It'd be
handle the
great.
spice?
Yeah, I
That's
can't.
what I'm doing. Like I used to have Wingstop, but like I've had to stop it, like because we're in season and stuff. But
Wink, wink.
I'm
Yeah,
working-
no, yeah. We
You
stopped.
can
during
run it
season,
off. You'll
right?
be all right.
Yeah.
I'm working my way up to like they give you different spice levels. I'm trying to get to like I think it's atomic. It's like 5 out of 5. I'm trying to get my way up there.
Yeah, that Da Bomb one,
Great hit.
hot ones.
Yeah, count me out on that.
always seems
Producer Gia
terrible.
with the hint.
All right, it can't keep you out of the net so far. 3 goals in 3 matches. Keep it up. USC women's soccer has won Thursday against Portland. You can't look ahead, but if you want to, a week from Thursday, Stanford coming to Rawlinson. That is an old rivalry, obviously, and a great matchup when it comes to USC women's soccer. So next 2 Thursdays, get out to Rawlinson and check out USC women's soccer. Our football roundtable is next on Trojans Live.